Hola!
Hello, Freunde. So today we're chatting about some things that we wish we knew about being queer.
Before.
When we were
Coming
just
out.
little baby dykes. Actually, you were never a baby
Yeah,
dyke.
no, I was never a baby dyke.
She was a late bloomer dyke.
Let's do it. Number 1. There's actually no right or wrong way of being queer.
You know, a lot of people think you need to be either butch or femme if you're a lesbian. If you're a butch, you need to be with a femme, dressing a certain way, all of that. Just like throw that out of the window. Yeah, that old saying, just be you, do yourself, you know. Number 2 is sexuality is fluid, and for a lot of people it's a long process to kind of figure out.
And there is a difference between being sexually attracted to someone and romantically attracted to someone. So
we did a whole video on that distinction, and there's actually even more types of attraction that are out there. So like, no wonder that it's confusing to be like, am I gay, bi, or straight? Well, there's like plenty more options actually. Labels are hella confusing and simply overrated.
of course, a lot of people find power and comfort in labels, which is like, yes, you do you. But for other people, it can be very confusing.
And another thing is that new labels are constantly arising. So
Just to confuse you a little more.
So back in the day, it was like, you're either gay or you're straight. Then bisexual came in there. Now it's like, no, bisexual is old, we're pansexual. So it's like, just wait 10 more years, there's gonna be way more options for you.
Yeah, then maybe that one will fit you a little bit better. So the next one is, you don't have to come out. If you don't feel comfortable coming out and you are just focusing maybe on the pressure of coming out.
And on that note, you don't have to come out to everyone. You can always just take the safe, I don't need to out myself card. Like, I've definitely done that in the past. If I need to play straight in order to feel comfortable around this person, then like,
Yeah,
that's
there's no
okay.
shame in having to do that. So on the topic of coming out, it's completely normal to be afraid of coming out. Like, let's be real, it's like a huge life-changing moment in your life. So I think it's normal to feel those feelings. So something I thought about that, of course, you don't really have to think about when you're in a straight relationship is the whole being in public aspect. Holding hands, maybe people are looking, people are giving you dirty looks. It's like, that just doesn't really happen in a straight relationship. Definitely not to the level that it's at with a queer relationship.
If you're gonna be, you know, affectionate with each other, kissing, even just holding hands in public, you always before need to kind of assess your environment to be like, am I comfortable here? Can I do
I
this?
feel safe?
Exactly. And that's getting better and better, thankfully, and there are a lot of great places where we don't really have to worry about that.
Yeah.
And that's really so important to have.
By the way, thank you Skillshare once again for sponsoring this video. Skillshare is an online learning community.
There's thousands of classes that you can pick from topics such as photography and illustration to productivity and design. So instead of shelling out all this money on expensive software courses or wasting your time on YouTube trying to find different videos that teach you Photoshop or Illustrator or anything like that, on Skillshare you have it all right in one course.
So a class that we can recommend is an Intro to Procreate by Brooke Glazer. If you're someone that's just interested in illustration or, you know, just have an iPad sitting around, this is a really nice class to take.
It's a no ads format, and with an annual subscription it costs less than $10 per month. So if you want to go check it out, use our link in the description box below and get a free trial of the premium membership. And that brings us to the next point, which is that being queer is a lot easier in a big city. And this is not to say, hey, small town person, you should definitely move to a big city, but it is gonna make things easier. Definitely know that for myself, I wasn't able to be my true out and proud or just like out and comfortable self until I moved to a big city. Because before I was like, how am I even gonna find a girlfriend in this town?
And also just like friends, right? Like your friend circle is so important, and feeling comfortable and accepted in your friend circle is like a pretty big one.
Hopefully that's gonna change someday, because not everyone enjoys the city life, but there's all sorts of different cities. Hey, maybe we should do a video on the most gay-friendly cities in the world.
I think that would be fun.
The last one is that At first, being queer might seem scary because it's like everything seems like it's going to be different, like it's going to be more difficult. You have to deal with all this judgment and fight for your rights and just like, yeah, all these additional challenges.
Yeah, it just seems like a harder way to be living your life.
You can find happiness, definitely, and it's not going to be scary. You're going to find your people, you're going to find your community. If your family is having a hard time accepting you, you're going to find your chosen family, and maybe your family will come around eventually because it's a process for everyone. There is an amazing, rich, diverse, fun, queer community waiting for you. If someone asked me, would you wish you were straight, just, you know, to make things easier, I would say no. Because I love being queer.
Aww.
What about you?
Yeah, of course. I think I don't know, you can't put a price tag on your true, authentic self and embracing that every day. Be yourself, we love you, and we're sending you, of course, a virtual hug.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. And of course, as always, please let us know what are the things that you wish you would have known.
We will see you in the next one.
Bis dann. Tschüss.